Hello everyone, it's Heather. I'm at the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport and I just returned the rental car I've been using here in the cities for the last few days behind me here in the silver ramp on the lower level. And right now I am walking across the street to get back to the Intercontinental Hotel where just a few minutes ago I dropped off Megan and all of our luggage. I've been doing some things here in the cities for the past few days. I left my car at home with Ben and I was driving a rental car. We are staying here at the Intercontinental Hotel for one night because we have an early flight tomorrow. I have always wanted to stay at this hotel so that I can check it out for you guys, because this is the only hotel that is located on site at the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. And I don't know exactly how it works. Now, it's a long way from the terminal. This is the silver ramp, which I've talked to you about before, which is there's parking up at the top and all the rental cars are in here. And the bus transportation, like when Megan comes from school in the bus, is on this lower level. But the terminal is way back there. And I'm walking away from it. I mean, actually the terminal's right here too. This is one of the concourses. You can see the tram going along there. But I think maybe this up here connects, that glass walkway might be a dedicated entrance for people staying at the Intercontinental Hotel to get into the airport. But this is a long way from security. Security is way, way, way back there. So unless there's a private security entrance up here, I don't know how you go through security, and that's kind of what we want to find out in this video. So I'm going to be giving you a tour of this hotel and our room, and probably in the next video, stay tuned for that, make sure you're subscribed, I will be showing you the process of getting from the hotel into the airport. So it's right there. This is the post office. Again, that's the silver ramp. The main entrance to the airport is over there. It's not a bad walk here, but I'm definitely glad I dropped off the luggage because we have 4 suitcases. So we would not have wanted to pull 4 suitcases this far. There are nicely marked crosswalks. And the GPS did a good job of directing me right to the front entrance. Okay, so I'm going to cross the street. It's Saturday, May 17th, 2025, about 8 o'clock in the evening. It's not a very nice day, but we've been doing inside stuff all day, so there's this nice little plaza area here with benches and greenery. The parking, they were directing people to parking like up in there, like in the post office, if you were going to park your car here. And it looks like obviously there's a shuttle. Intercontinental Hotels is part of the IHG family of brands. And this is the lobby. And Megan is sitting right over there by the window. Hi. So there's valet. There's a lounge, a restaurant, front desk, little coffee shop, some souvenirs, and there would be my daughter with all of our stuff. This is one time, the elevators are right behind Megan there, that I like that they put us right by the elevator because we have all this luggage. Okay, we're in 1016 and it's disinfected for my safety. And yay, they're gonna hold a suitcase for me until we get back from Florida. Bless them. Oh,
no way.
That is sweet.
No way.
We have a runway view.
A floor-to-ceiling window.
Oh
with a
my
runway
gosh,
behind
that's nice. That's gorgeous. I'm just gonna stand here and show you this while Megan hauls in all the bags.
it. So pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh. That's a nice impression when you walk in the room. The reason we have so many bags is because for me, this is actually an 11-day trip. For Megan,
One more.
For Megan, it's a 8?
8.
Yeah, 8-ish day trip. I had some things to do in the cities before I picked up Megan. So, okay.
Thank you for booking us such nice hotels.
You're welcome. Okay.
You can see the plane right there.
That is really cool. Let me go over here and see if we can see a plane.
It's not a very big room, but I don't care. We get a view.
It's long though, this way.
Yeah,
like
it
it's, yeah. This is gorgeous.
Okay, that's actually a little bit scary, but
Oh,
look at it.
okay, so behind the Air France jet there and all these little jets, this is so cool. That is Fort Snelling, historic Fort Snelling. Behind that is the city of St. Paul.
Must be.
Is that St. Paul or is that Minneapolis?
I don't know. Is that Minneapolis? Wait. what
Yes,
is that?
that's St. Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. And over there is Minneapolis. If you were afraid of heights, you probably wouldn't like this.
Yeah.
Because we can walk right up to the glass here and I think we're on the top floor.
Yes. No.
No,
There's 2 more above
there's
us.
2 more above us. Okay, but they put us pretty dang high. I can see down there's a outdoor dining area maybe for the restaurant. This is really cool. Okay, now this walkway that I walked under earlier, I was correct. That was a dedicated walkway with a checkpoint to the airport that Intercontinental built probably for themselves. The bad news, they just told me that TSA stopped staffing Intercontinental's checkpoint 5 years ago. So probably at the beginning of the pandemic is my guess. And they have not staffed it since then. You really lose out on the biggest benefit of this location, just being able to walk across there and get into the airport through a private security checkpoint because TSA won't staff it. So that's obviously not Intercontinental or IHG's fault. That's TSA's decision, which is a bummer. But they asked me immediately, what time do you want a shuttle for? Because they're just assuming everybody's going to want to go over to the airport on the shuttle, even though it's not very far. But obviously them offering the free shuttle to us is very nice, especially so we don't have to walk over there with our luggage. They're going to drop us off a lot closer. And like I said, very nice of them. They're going to hold my cities suitcase that I've been using with the stuff I needed for my trip up here to the cities prior to this trip and for one night after here at the Intercontinental for me. And I just have to remember when we fly back to come over here and grab it. So, but we're renting another car afterwards too. So that's what I'll be doing. And that was very nice of them. And they didn't hesitate at all. So very happy so far with our stay here. Staff was excellent. Terrific service. My status probably does help me in situations like this, but you know. Okay, I'm just going to continue on with the room tour here. So this room is gorgeous and it's very nice. And I definitely think I will want to stay here again if I have an early morning or late evening arriving flight because this is really nice. It's literally just a straight, you know, thing. And we're in this room right here, right by the elevators. And then there is a sliding door again for space. And again, also not a huge fan of the translucent glass pane in the bathroom just because it lets light out into the room if somebody has to. But a good bathroom will have a nightlight in it, so that isn't really a problem. Okay, climate controls right here on the wall. This bathroom is gorgeous though. So really nice tile on the floor. Really nice counter. Look how they have the washcloths folded. They have gray washcloths I'm sure probably for makeup and stuff, but also because it goes with the decor. There's these really pretty lights, and the mirror is like set out from the wall with light behind it. And then look at this shower. The shower is nice.
Even though I took a shower last night, I might take a shower here.
Again, just because it's okay, but I get to go first.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because this shower is gorgeous. It's big too. Okay, and then the toilet is tucked away over here. Oh, I see what you mean. It's like skinny.
Yeah.
In its own little thing. And it has a snow scene. Like we're in Switzerland or something. And there's...
What's with the snow?
Yeah, no, everywhere we go lately, there's like snow stuff. There's a makeup mirror, tissues, Balta Freak products, body lotion and hand wash. And there's all sorts of stuff in this little cup. Shower cap, cotton balls, cotton swabs, a sewing kit.
Really?
Yeah. And there's also Balta Freak products in the shower, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. There's a big full-length mirror right out here. This is fun. Yeah, that's something. And there's a dedicated luggage rack. Just one suitcase would fit there, though. And
That's okay.
we have 4.
We
So-
only need 2 spaces.
yeah, true. Okay, and then the closet's actually over here. It's like a built-in, but it's floor-to-ceiling armoire thing. Some cool, funky artwork here. There is one drawer down at the bottom with a safe inside of it.
Okay.
So that's cool. And then this light turns on when you open it. We already hung our jackets in there. There is a very nice, fluffy robe from the presidential collection in the closet. Just one, though, which is kind of surprising because there's 2 queen beds.
It's not bad.
Oh, the Gideons don't always get everywhere. There's an iron up there, and the ironing board is tucked over here in its own little space at the side. There's 2 beautifully made queen beds, and I love that whole wall behind them is basically just one giant headboard. There's individual reading lights on either side of the bed, right here, that you can adjust. And in the center, between the beds, there's this really cool light fixture. And there's a big table, and it talked about how often they changed the linens. 2 big drawers down here. Phone, remote is wrapped in plastic. Lots of, a couple plugs. A really funky looking alarm clock. And interesting touch on the pillowcases there. And then another reading light over there for the other bed, for that side. What's back there?
My room.
The naughty corner? What is that? Is it literally just a space? That's so weird. What?
It's my room.
You're just gonna sleep standing up?
It's my little private space.
That's so funny. Okay, and then we have our massive floor-to-ceiling windows with our runway view.
I feel like we're the Burj Khalifa.
I know, right?
You can see the other glass windows.
Yeah, you can. Should we go out there with our glove?
No.
Blue glue.
Singular
Red
glove.
dead. There's the plane taking off. It's so beautiful.
Look at them lined up on the runway.
Tomorrow we'll be on one.
In
In
approximately 12 hours.
12 hours, yep. So yeah, that's so cool. Oh yeah, they're all lined up to take off. That's so cool. Okay, and then over here, there's another lamp. Looks like a, well, there's plugs in the bottom of it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. There's an espresso machine.
Ooh. Espresso machine, bunch of coffee stuff down there. Ice bucket, some little shelves here. And then what were you saying about the fridge, hon?
It's a smart fridge.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but there's buttons on it.
Oh.
It says there's on, off, snooze, quick cool, and Fahrenheit or Celsius.
Is there anything in it?
No. But like you can set the temperature.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe if you have like medications or something.
Yeah.
that need to be at a certain temperature. And then we have, what, 3 drawers here?
Mm-hmm. 2. Oh,
there's 3, yeah.
Voila.
And the TV, which we never watch. And desk space with a chair and another funky lamp. And I don't know, is there anything else that we want to show of the hotel other than what I showed walking in the lobby, you think? Probably
I
not.
don't think so. I think it's...
Yeah, there's a lounge, there was a little coffee shop, there was a bar,
gift shop.
there was a restaurant.
Yes.
So there you go. That is the Intercontinental Hotel at the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. And what did I pay for this?
You said it was a points redemption.
No, that's the Lofton that we're staying at after we come back.
Okay.
This was, I want to say 200 something.
That's pretty good.
212, 220, something like that. And it's a Saturday night. So that's not, you know, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So if that gives you some kind of idea. But yeah, the one big bummer is that the TSA won't staff their security checkpoints, so you don't get direct walkable access to the airport. You could walk if you wanted. You could do the reverse of what I just did and walk over to the silver ramp, but you'd have to take all your luggage and everything, and then from the silver ramp you have to take the tram over to Terminal 1. But we do that all the time when we park in the silver ramp, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. I hope you enjoyed this video tour of the Intercontinental Hotel at the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. Please give it a thumbs up if you found it interesting at all, and thank you for watching. Have a great day and safe travels.
Safe travels.